So, today I'm going to be talking about the answer, the great answer, what makes life great, what can make your life better, what do you need personally. I guess I'm going to answer that in this video, but it's not going to be as informative and life changing as you might think. Some people it might be, but it's not going to be like, here's the answer. It's going to be like, oh, the answer is that you got to listen to yourself. But sorry for spoiling it. But yeah. So yeah, let's get into this. What is the answer? What is the answer? The answer. So I think a big part of the answer, as let's consider it a actual thing, like the answer, it's just an idea, it's a thing. So I think the best way to deal with the answer is to listen. Now, I think there's two parts of listening, both important, both needed. Well, actually, that creates its own third part of listening. Let me get into this. So, the first part of listening is feeling through your emotions, listening to what you need to feel through your emotions, feeling through them, how quick, how slow, how much, how little you need to feel through your emotions. And the next is to listen to what are good ideas to help you in your life. Like, oh, this would be a good idea. I think I would be good at this. So I think overall listening, the answer, enjoying your life, would be a mix of both, feeling and healing your emotions essentially, and essentially physical ideas like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. A mix of both. So basically a mix of feeling and healing your emotions and actions, basically. But this is all under the realm of listening to yourself. So listen to yourself, oh, I want to do this, or I think this will help, And there is a sort of trial and error, which I will get into now, because just because you're listening to yourself doesn't mean that you're going to automatically be correct all the time. It's okay to be wrong. But there is some trial and error. And by that, I mean, it's not even the feeling, emotions things. That, honestly, you can get away with just listening to yourself. With the emotions, feeling them through, what you need in that moment, distraction or feeling. You can do that, completely by listening to yourself. But with the other side of listening to yourself, where you, action things, is, more complicated, because it's not purely listening to yourself, it's listening to yourself, including trial and error. So you listen to yourself, you're like, oh, I want to do this. I want to, get out my feelings physically. I want to distract myself. I want this for my life. I feel this way about myself. I think this is who I am. This is the part of listening to yourself where you come up with a cute little oh, I like this color, and oh, I think this sort of way, and those kind of things. And oh, this is my vibe. That's also, I feel in that section, the emotions versus the basically the inside versus the outside world. Literally just the inside versus the outside world. But you need to listen to yourself for both ways, Because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I should do this for my life. I should do this for my life. But they fail to literally listen to what they want and what they think they need. And you would be surprised. Maybe there's some trial and error, but a lot of times what you think and feel you need ends up being what you actually need for your life, for yourself. Like, it's weird. And things change, and that's also probably the big main thing is like things change. So even if you listen to yourself and you're like, this, it can still change, obviously. And that's a whole part of learning about yourself, or even just yourself changing, two different things. But still, like, let yourself be free. Don't judge. That's also a part of listening to yourself, because if you're really listening, you're listening to all the parts that are changing and, moving around. And then you edit. So, like, maybe sports isn't what you need. Maybe that's not what you need. Or maybe you've done enough inner work and it's just, there's nothing else, and that's not what you need. You need to be active or work with your life. That's the thing, is like listening is so important, to listen to yourself, to listen to what you need and what you want. Like, those things are so tied together and so important to listen to yourself about. That can like there's so many stupid things that can change your life. Like, oh, I want to do music. I want to express myself through music. Like, that's what I feel strongly about. I literally do. It's like, these things can literally change your life, or they can change and they can be your life. And it doesn't even matter, because the whole point of life is enjoy and literally just existing. So, yeah, the edit stuff. Usually your feelings are correct. It's all about the feelings. It's literally all about the feelings, because, like, what else is there? It's like, yeah, there's, like, other senses and, like, an environment and physical world, but, like, who cares? Have you ever been upset about something? Like, nothing else matters except for what you're feeling. Like, feelings are everything. They are everything. So you should, like, take care of and nurture your feelings. Accept them. But also, like, do whatever you need. Listen to yourself. That's where listening to yourself comes in so strong. Like, how much should you express yourself versus, like, get a move on, basically. Like, everyone's different, and I think people really miss out on the whole expression stage. Like, it's fun and it's needed to express yourself. It's all about the feelings. It is all about the feelings. It's literally everything is just your feelings. Like, your feelings aren't the only thing that exists, but your feelings are the only thing that matters. Like, it's not the only thing that exists. No, definitely not at all. But your feelings are the only things that matter. Like, what else is there? Things that don't feel anything? Like, you see what I'm saying? So, like, maybe not just your feelings, but everyone's feelings, but, like, really listen to and hone in on those, like, feelings. So, yeah, do you need fun? Do you need discipline? Do you need balance? These are things that you can, like, listen to yourself and feel or think about, and listen to yourself. This is all about listening to yourself, trial and error. Like, it's all, like, and it's not like anyone can tell you the right way to do it, because everyone's different. So, especially with the fact that everyone's different, like, just listen to yourself and experiment. And that is like, life is just about wasting time anyway. So you might as well waste time enjoying and having a good time, you know? But yeah. And then the whole, what do you need to feel? Do you need to like distract yourself? Do you have grief? Do you have big emotions you need to feel? Do you need to take your time with life and yourself? You know, feel that out as well. And then I'll go into the money matters, which is like a big like conversational issue. Money matters. Oh, it does. Money definitely matters. The thing is, money matters to a point. It's like, do you have all your needs and wants met? Good? Okay, then the rest doesn't affect your mental health. But like, to a point, it does buy happiness, because like, yeah, you need food and water and like even some like material things to be happy. Like, yeah, you do. You need to feel good in your body and consciousness. Yes. Like, that is a requirement to enjoying your life. Yes. Like, to feel good in your body. Yeah. To feel secure in your environment. Also, yes. Like, to have clothes. Maybe not like have an excess, but like have a, you know, somewhere in the middle. Yes, that matters. Money matters. It does buy happiness to a point. And then you have like, you know, obviously if you make an excess of money, or you have stuff you don't need or even really care about, then like that's when it doesn't matter. Like, yes, money matters until you're like rich to the point where you don't need any more money. Then it doesn't matter. But like, yes, it affects your mental health. Yes. And no, it is not your fault. No. Because what's your fault? Your mental health, your physical health, or your environmental like experience? Like, none of those are your fault. And even if it's like, oh, try it, but you can try harder though. But like, yeah, but it's not your fault. So like, oh, I just always get so mad that like, we didn't choose to be here, so like, why is it our problem? Kind of deal. But I mean, I guess to each his own. And we do kind of need to like figure out our own lives and live our lives. Like, capitalism, government, those things exist, and there's no denying that. There's fighting it, but there's no denying it. That's it. Bye before it cuts out. Oh my god, it's literally gonna cut out in 2 seconds. Stop. Hi, I also forgot to say a really important part, especially to school and money affairs. But good mental health and good physical health are only keys to us being our best selves and doing our best work in whatever way that means. Like, we can only do our best effort and work if we are mentally and physically healthy. Like, that's when we are doing our best. So also, yeah, they didn't do very good in that front because they failed to understand science in that way. That we need to be physically and mentally healthy, you know, to do our best. Like, yeah, we can get it done, but like, is it our best? Could it be done even quicker and be better? Maybe, if we had good mental health and physical health, but that's not important to the world. It's money, and work, and learn. Never exist. Okay, I'm done now. Bye. Good luck.